They've written an open letter to the NEC ahead of its meeting this weekend, proposing a consultative conference outside the policy conference set down for the end of June. Let's cross live now where Gwede Mantashe is addressing the media.
We didn't cross night last night. We are not going to cross night today. But we cleared all the soft issues yesterday, your agendas, your minutes, matters arising, and all those issues. Today we are in the hard business of the NEC. We've already received the political overview by the President, which covers quite a number of important and fundamental issues. We'll be receiving the NWC report, which covers many issues, including issues that are very current. Every issue that is under discussion will be in this NEC. We'll be dealing with the question of femicide as an item, standalone item, so that we come up with a program on it. We will be dealing with the preparation for the policy conference and the roadmap to the national conference. So that is what this NEC is going to be. It's going to be quite hectic and quite heavy for the day and for tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Clement?
SG, I just want to confirm if you've received the report from the South African Council of Churches, and will it be under discussion here, that report on state capture?
No, we have not received it. It is posted in their website. We have downloaded it. It's not an item for discussion. We are referring to it in discussing issues that are under discussion now. It would have been an item on the agenda if the SABC gave us the report, talked to us. Now they have posted it in the website, we have downloaded it, we are reading it, we are dealing with it.
Sorry, CD from News Today. Can you quickly want to find out, SG, the stalwarts of the ANC had posted a letter asking that it be read at the meeting. Has that been dealt with as well?
When you write an open letter, it's not correspondence to the ANC. It's an open letter, it's in the public, anybody can read it. For example, somebody from Thailand forwarded that letter to me, I had it already. But somebody from Thailand, so when you send an open letter, it's not a correspondence to the ANC. It's an open letter for the public. What you can do at best, you can regard it as lobbying individual members of the NEC who must download the letter and use it in the discussion. But it's not an item here.
Nobala, you said that it's going to be a very, very hectic day, full day. You dealt with all the soft issues yesterday. The calls from civil society, opposition parties, the stalwarts themselves to discuss the recall of President Jacob Zuma and his role as president of the country. Is that an agenda point, and can it be or will it be added at a later stage?
We are reading it on the newspapers that there's going to be blood on the floor. We have not seen that blood on the floor yet. Discussions are about to start and unfold, but we have not seen it. It's not an agenda item.
But you haven't ruled it out, that it may be tabled?
It's not an agenda item.
SG,
it is not an agenda item.
SG, there were also reports that the debate on the call by some of your regions for the issue of contestation to be opened prematurely might be discussed here. Is that under consideration?
No, we're not opening contestation, but we are going to phase 2. That's what we're proposing. Phase 2 is not nomination. It is allowing structures of the ANC to discuss names and link the name to the principles. That's what we're proposing. But the nomination will be in September. That stands. But we're saying now we've opened it for discussion of principles. You must be allowed to talk about a name and discuss names in respect of the principles that are there.
Just as I just want to touch on the issues that you're saying that we discuss soft issues, and then there are issues that are current that are going to be discussed. Can you break it down for us? Which issues that
anything you can think of.
Which is current?
Think of anything that is current is here.
Kanita?
There was reports on Friday of some members of the NEC saying that they're going to try very hard to squash certain debates and not allow it to even surface. Is it
which debate?
Any debate. They said issues of state capture, and they said issues, because those debates, they said, were already discussed and they will not allow it to happen. So how free are members of this NEC to raise issues that they genuinely feel?
I don't know the report you're talking about that you had on Friday.
Okay. My question is, how free are NEC members to raise whatever they want to?
No, let me answer your question. I don't know the report you received on Friday. I'm saying issues are in the report, they're in the NEC, they're going to be debated. Now, you tell me of an alternative report, that says things will be squashed. Things will be squashed. It's a different report that is not here. So I can't debate a report that is not in the NEC.
Alderman here from SABC TV News. Will the resolution by COSATU CEC be discussed here that President Jacob Zuma not be allowed to speak at any COSATU?
COSATU is an independent partner of the ANC. We don't take their agenda and bring it here and debate it. Doesn't work that way.
But doesn't it not?
I know that many of the allies spend a lot of time discussing the ANC. It's the opposite here. We don't spend all the time discussing the allies. We talk to them in as far as they relate to us.
Okay, just a final one. The process of discussing names and linking them to principles. Can you just unpack it? What exactly is that process? What happens?
It means if I say Tanda Bandu must be the secretary of the ANC, I must be saying, because of the following strands, his understanding of the ANC, his track record, he qualifies. And I can also be able to say, but he doesn't qualify because Tanda Bandu is more a journalist than an activist of the ANC. That's what we mean.
Is that publicly? Do you discuss it publicly or just inside the branch?
In the structures. I don't know the public. I know structures of the ANC. This is an organizational meeting. It's not a rally. We will discuss about structures of the African National Congress.
Thank you very much. We will advise you of the post-NEC.
Thank you. I'm not planning an idea that you must want to be the Secretary General.
Thanks, sir.
Well, you're watching live visuals at that very brief media briefing there. The ANC Secretary General Gwede Mantashe addressing some journalists ahead, of course, of the NEC this weekend. He says they will be addressing a wide range of current affairs issues, issues like your femicide. I mean, he says it's on the agenda. He says anything current, if you think about it, it will be on the NC's agenda. But he did say that the open letter from the 101 veterans is not going to be part of this agenda, as this was not correspondence with the ANC directly, so it's not going to be on the itinerary. He also said that the contestation debate is also not going to be opened. They've set that aside for a later convening, which will take place in August. Let's take a quick ad break because we're back on top of the hour with more news.